This is not a leak. I repeat, this is not a leak. This is my personal speculation on stream with my chat. I did try to research past rerun patterns thoroughly and try to look at things from the money-making perspective for Hoyoverse. Which rerun schedule would make the most money? If you're here for some educated discussion, welcome in. RERUN's not gonna see light of day in 6.x patches. I think you are underestimating how often they like to rerun their Archons. Double plays.
Huge collection.
I think RERUN's gonna come back at 6.4 at the latest, and the 6.5 is gonna be Mahwika. You know what? Here. Here's gonna be the roadmap of Archon rerun. Okay, Nahida or Zhongli, and then next one is the opposite. There's gonna be Marina. There's gonna be new Archon-like character because we don't know if Notcry has an Archon or not. This is gonna be RERUN. Oh wait, we have to sneak Venti in somewhere. Damn it, Venti, Mahwika. And that's the entirety of the 6.x patch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing anyone? Yeah, yep. And then just because this is Nahida again, sure, why not? Maybe one patch without an Archon. Oh no. We're gonna have this character rerun. There we go. There, we're gonna see how accurate this is for the entirety of 6.x. Mahwika seems to be a little bit late. You know what? Sure, let's swap this. Maybe RERUN has been rerun 2 times in 5.x. She's gonna be a little bit later. Sure. Let's check this in about 1 year from now, chat. I'm gonna frame this. I'm gonna put this on top of my bed. This is the only one that I'm not entirely certain about. When do you predict Ceylon's next rerun? That's a bit hard. You know what? We can do this. We can Excel this graph while we're doing this. These are absolutely baseless. This requires extensive research. Database, character rerun. We're gonna need to get a few things out of the way. First, Skirk, Mav, Emily, Shenhe. Isn't Nahida released always on her birthday festival? No. Nahida here. She was rerun in 5.1, which was her birthday. She was rerun in 4.4, which was not her birthday. She was rerun in 3.6, which was also not her birthday. We're gonna speculate that there's a Yelan who has not been rerun yet. There is very good case for Citlali being here because Mahwika was in the previous patch and they also want to sell Citlali again. Citlali is a strong character that many people will want to pull, who is a random character that has no business being here, but they are here nonetheless. Mualani, there's a little bit of a stretch. Let's see. What's the information we have? Abyss, well, this Abyss is basically just Skirk. We know that. Theodore, this is also basically just Skirk. Could be Mualani, but I don't think they'll be that logical. No, I actually don't think it's gonna be Mualani because the current content is very hard for her. If they make content that is good for Hydro, that means people going back to Novelet instead of using Skirk. I don't think Mualani is gonna be here. I think that's gonna be Chaska, even though Chaska comes after Mualani. And remember, all the rerun decision is based on business. Novelet always reruns with trash characters. That's not the point. Who else will be here? Would Kazuha have a rerun? No, he just has a Chronicle banner. You know what? This character has no business being here. That's why he is here. I'll hate him. Yeah. All of Inazuma cast will not be here because they have just gotten their Chronicle banner. Zhongli is not here yet. Zhongli is gonna be in 6.0 or 6.1. This is Nahida. This is Zhongli. We're gonna fill in the slot. What do I say to be the next one? You think I'll hate him will be on Chronicles? There aren't enough Sumeru 5-star as is. Actually, that is a fair point because that's gonna throw a wrench into all the speculation. When do we think a Sumeru Chronicle is gonna be? 2026 Lunar New Year. It is in February. So this is the Liyue Chronicle. Lantern Ride gonna be in 6.4. 5.6. This is Inazuma Chronicle. Let's just be extremely mundane about our guessing here. Sumeru Chronicle. If that is the case, Sumeru Chronicle can be here or can be here. Doesn't matter. And that's only gonna change the slot of Nahida and Zhongli. And I think that is a valid enough thing to have Alhaitham not be here. That is a good point. Yeah, I'm thinking that Nahida will be with the Sumeru Chronicle. I'm just not sure whether Nahida and Sumeru Chronicle gonna be in 6.0 or both of them are down here. That's it. What about Mondstadt Chronicle? That ship has been sailed for a long time. It's probably not gonna come back anytime soon. It doesn't sell at all. Who's gonna be in Mondstadt Chronicle, right? Who's gonna pull on those banners? Even though it is absolutely logical to have the Mondstadt Chronicle because it's been such a long time. I don't think they're gonna do that. I'm not even sure if Liyue Chronicle is gonna be a thing, but maybe because it's Liyue, it's more special. And Liyue character is okay-ish because they have not put everyone from Liyue on the Chronicle banner yeah, let's take a look at this. These are the Mondstadt 5-star characters: Albedo, Diluc, Eula, Jean, Glee, Mona, and Venti. All of them has appeared on the Chronicle banner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Meanwhile, the Liyue Chronicle banner, there are still some characters that are 5-star but have not appeared in the Chronicle banner. Yeah, Hu Tao, Shanyun, Yelan, and there can be a point to be made for putting them on Chronicle, and that banner will still sell. Imagine we get a Natlan Chronicle before GTA 6. When is the GTA 6 again? I mean, that joke's gonna run out of usage pretty soon. Release date May 26, 2026. It's not a lot of time. It's exactly 1 year from now. They don't love Mondstadt. If they gonna rerun Mondstadt Chronicle banner, they're gonna need to release at least 1 or 2 more Mondstadt characters, and that they have to be old enough to be put on Chronicle banner. So who will be on 5.8? So we're excluding all the Sumeru characters, it seems. I guess it is Mualani, huh? No. Here's the thing. Here's a character that everyone forgets about. It doesn't make sense. So he's here. This is Lini. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I am actually okay with that. Aloy banner, real. Okay, 6.0. I'm gonna say that there's a new character. Absolutely. Who's gonna rerun? You know what? I'm going with 2 new characters. And depending on the gimmicks, who could rerun? Mualani. New? There we go. Escofia. It's time for the Skirk Haver to finally have Escofia again. She's gonna be here. I'm almost 90% about this. Either Escofia is here or Escofia is here. Baressa. Alright, everything is falling into place. Look at that. New. Is it time for Novelet to rerun again? Novelet and Skirk. Imagine we do end up getting another collab character though. That would be cool. Cool in the sense of like, not affecting the meta much, but it's something potentially if the collaboration is with some company interesting. Imagine if they surprise us with an elemental Chronicle. True, they said nothing about the Chronicle banner have to be national theme. They never mentioned these Chronicle banner to be nation name Chronicle banner. They just say Chronicle banner, and it happens to be a nation, but they can absolutely change that. Imagine they just say old characters. These are the old characters. There you go. We don't even go by nation at this point. I'm gonna highlight some of these as golden for new characters. Oh, for Novelet. Perfect. Finally, we're arriving at those questions. I think this is a pretty decent spot for Silonen. Silonen is either here or here. Is it 6.2 or 6.3? That is the question that sparks all of this. Every speculation of yours proves to be right. I mean, I expect this to be 50% correct. I tried to put myself in the shoes of a company that would make rerun decision that's best for them, which is the perspective that matters the most. Undercover Hoyo developer. Okay, I'm gonna just fill out up until 6.4, and that's gonna be it. Anything that's too far out, I think that's just too out there to even speculate at all. Would there be a jump scare of a Liyue character just randomly? No, Liyue, we speculate that Liyue Chronicle happening here, so definitely there would not be any Liyue character in here. This is a new Liyue, obviously, new 5-star Liyue. There will be one for Chui Harbinger, as there are many Harbinger in Nordcry. I think somehow for Chui Harbinger is likely either gonna be in the new Archon quote-unquote slot or in the general something 0.6 or something 0.7, like where Ugly Kuno was released in 4.6 and Skirk was released in 5.7. Okay, we have several slots to fill. These are gonna be extremely random as they are just here to fill slots mostly. Is it time for some Fontaine rerun? I think it is time for some Fontaine rerun. This is Alekino. Would it be funny if Hu Tao's rerunning at the same time as well? No. This is Xiao. Okay, done. It's Lantern, right? Oh wait, that's screen Liyue Chronicle. Fine. Siege wait. I'm running out of options. That new rerun, maybe from 6.0. Okay, Shanyu, sure, done. Shanyu is not in the Chronicle yet. That makes sense. Okay, I'm good, chat. This is what it's gonna look like. Some new ones rerun too. The newest one rerun, the Skirk is here. The 6.0 new, I'm putting it here. Rerun of 6.0. That, rightly, it really depends on whether Cryo is being in the center of attention again. But if it's not, then I don't think Risley is getting a rerun. Skirk is the Cryo representation, and she is here. If there's more Cryo stuff, then maybe one more is rerun. Maybe Risley is somewhere around here. I am decently happy with this, unless there's something that I have failed to account for. I think this can likely be 50% correct. The least likely to be correct are just some very random ones like Lini, Mualani, Adekino, Shanyun. Can you put on Discord for further speculation? Sure. ZZ is done. We are in the middle of ZZ. People were just asking me to do some very out there speculation on upcoming Genshin banners for the entirety of 6.x, which is absolutely reliable, by the way. No, it's not. Okay, here you go. Go wide.